It's time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Pokemon Pocket Mega Rising Expansion official trailer is out, and we're going to be reacting to it blindly. I actually knew this was coming because they announced it on Twitter, which is very nice that they started doing that, as we're going to be jumping into it immediately. This is an expansion that a lot of us have been really looking forward to, especially given how we've had a month with pretty much no new content, because the Deluxe Pack didn't really bring anything new to the table. Barring, aesthetics. And this is a pretty key one because it is the expansion that completes the circle, of the first year of Pokemon Pocket's lifespan. And Mega Evolutions could change the game completely as we know it. So let's see if that is the case. Let's jump into it immediately. Give me a second because I even got my scene ready and everything. Look at that. Here we go. Let's see how many megas they revealed, and let's see what the exact date of the expansion release is. Let's do this. I'm gonna get my space bar. Give me a moment. There's a new Magikarp with Waterfall Evolution, but I can't read that shit. What? Okay, so first of all, Combustion, it's pretty standard. We got a Swablu, so a new Altaria with Sing, so like a version of Jigglypuff. But what the hell is this Magikarp? It has a 3 energy attack, Waterfall Evolution. I can't see it. I can't actually see it. Oh, we'll have to figure that out later. Wow, okay. So these are the 3 ones that we already have seen. Mega Gyarados, Mega Blaziken, Mega Altaria. Let's just run through it and then I'll go back and pause this stuff. Let's let it play out. 3 packs. 3 packs, ladies and gentlemen. Mega Pinsir! Oh, I love Mega Pinsir. Oh yeah, okay. Mega Absol. What about Mega Bombsnow? Please, Mega Bombsnow, please. Mega Heracross as well. I love those 2. Mega Ampharos. That is what the hell is this music? Furfrous, Aegislash, new items, new supporters. Hydreigon, I saw Hydreigon there. October 30th. Okay, we have a date for it. October 30th. They revealed, I think, 3 new megas, if I count right. And I also saw Hydreigon in there. So we're going to go back and actually pause more. I couldn't read that Magikarp, but because it's a 3 energy attack, I am assuming that the Magikarp fishes the Gyarados, the Mega Gyarados from your deck, and automatically evolves into it. That's what I'm expecting the attack to actually do. But, confirm me, correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't read that shit. Let's go back here and let's actually dissect this. A lot of the trailer time is spent on these megas that we already knew. Okay, wait. Mega Pinsir is dope as hell. 170 is definitely should be on the low end of the spectrum when it comes to Mega Evolution HP stats, but it makes sense because Mega Pinsir is a basic, so that aligns well. Critical Scissors. This Pokemon cannot run away from coin flip mechanics. It is just inherently tied to them, it seems. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 70 more damage. For 3 energy, 80 damage. If you flip heads, it deals 150. I mean, with Will, this is not like an all-in effect, This is more like Executor EX sort of mechanic. And with Will, you can guarantee dealing 150 damage. KOs pretty much the vast majority of relevant threats in the meta that we're in now. And with Will, you can enable that to hit. And even if you do miss in certain situations, you're still going to be dealing 80. And you got to factor in that this is a basic Pokemon with 170 HP, right? If you take this down, though, you win the game. So there is a powerful downside to a Mega Evolution being on the low end of the spectrum when it comes to bulk. Do I think Mega Pinsir will be playable? I mean, it's hard to ignore the fact that just this thing without anything else can deal 150 damage on its own, and that it's so thick, right? But you got to be careful because if it starts taking damage quickly, it belongs to a typing where there's just a lot of ways to heal it though. Like you have Erica and you have Leaf Cape, right? Like grass types in general reach higher HP stats because of the fact that they have Leaf Cape. So this thing can easily go to a 200. And 200 HP is difficult to take down. Quite difficult, especially with Erica-backed healing and potentially other ways to heal it as well. It has a retreat cost of 2. So if you're forced to lead off with this, it's not as easy, but you just run Leaf and you bypass that. So in a deck with Leaf, Erica, and perhaps some support to heal it, and maybe some ways to also like accelerate it, right? Because it has an attack that requires 2 specific sources of grass, but that means that a baby can ramp into this. And that's also really, really important. So I think Mega Pinsir is all in all quite promising, actually. Not the craziest thing ever, but definitely a powerful Pokemon. It's giving 3 points, though. It's hard to evaluate just how much the that sort of like weakness is going to matter, right? Because, you know, once you take him out, you win the game. So that's super important. I just don't know exactly how relevant that will be ultimately. Especially with cards like Cyrus. Like, it's just hard to, like, if this, a Pokemon starts taking a lot of damage, but man, this Mega Pinsir goes online super quickly with like babies. Like, I'm just thinking about a deck with like a baby Pokemon and Mega Pinsir with Leaf. You pivot into that, you start ramping into it. If you're going second, you're attacking on your second, like on your second turn. On your second turn, you're attacking, and you're dealing 80 or 150 damage. And if you have a full set of Will, you can just guarantee the 150. That could be a legit deck, to be honest. A lot of supporters, but still, you know, you got Leaf, you got Erica, and you got Will. Yeah. Maybe Repel in the mix as well. Yeah, that could be a thing. Mega Absol. Let's see what this does. Darkness Claw. Okay, so another one with 170 HP because it is a basic. So that seems to be like the vanilla stat line for some of these basic megas. Darkness Claw. We see, have we seen the thing? I hate when they do this. Okay, it has a retreat cost of 1. That's what I wanted to see. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a supporter card you find there and discard it. Get rid of it. Not back to the deck. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty dope. 80 damage for 2 energy on a basic is wild. Like, for reference, you know, at the beginning of Genetic Apex, Starmie EX was considered to be broken. And Starmie EX is a stage 1 evolution that deals 90 for 2. This is a basic with 170 HP. And it's just attacking your hand from the get-go. So Absol's ability actually plays really well into its weakness. Cards like Cyrus, like if it gets too weakened and you need to retreat away with it, you can take away their Cyrus, discard it, so you make sure they don't draw it again, and then, you know, they lose a vital resource to like hunt it down again. Really cool design because of that. It makes up for that mega weakness, and I love hand interaction. Like, this is a really, really, really dope one. You can't really ramp it with babies because it's double darkness energy, but it could be pretty legit. Mega Altaria, we saw that. Okay, Mega Ampharos. Okay, now there's the thickness. Definitely expect a Mega Ampharos to be beefier. It is a stage 2 evolution, and as a Pokemon, the Mega Evolution, which is an electric dragon type, is known for its bulk because it's quite slow. It's actually maybe it's slower than original Ampharos. It's known to be very slow, but it's very beefy. So that's fitting. 210 HP. Now we're talking with a retreat cost of 2, so you can leaf it. And Lightning Lancer. One of your opponent's bench Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, also do 20 damage to it. One of your opponent's bench Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a random Pokemon. Okay, so yeah. I was derping a little bit, but it's basically the Dragonite. It's okay. Wow. So for 3 energy, 100 damage, which is, we're talking about Gengar EX power level here, okay? This is a Mega Evolution. If this Pokemon goes down, first of all, you gotta evolve it, and if it goes down, you lose the game. It's got very strong bulk to counter that, but Lightning Lancer is a very spread out kind of attack, and you know, 100 damage for 3 energy on a Pokemon of this nature is not where you want to be, right? But then it's dealing 60 damage to the bench. It's essentially dealing 60 damage at random to the bench. This Pokemon with Double Cyrus is where it's at. With Double Cyrus, things change. I mean, it's quite similar to Lucario EX, if you think about it. Lucario is dealing 100 damage, and then it's dealing 30 damage to a Pokemon on the bench. This is spreading out a little bit more damage and has considerably more bulk, but is a stage 2 evolution. I mean, you gotta play this with Double Cyrus. But there's a reason why we haven't seen Lucario EX like at the top of the meta, right? And this is harder to evolve than Lucario. It has 60 more HP, but if it goes down, you lose. And it's technically 160 damage, right? It's spread out is a thing. It is doing considerably more damage. And it can be in a very nice way, like with Double Cyrus to hunt down opposing Megas as well. But even with like back-to-back attacks, 100 damage may actually be too low for this thing. Like I'm just trying to see it, like the fact that it's a stage 2 evolution and it's like just 100 damage, even if you're hitting the bench. Like it's hard for this to like, if you attack with this once and you damage something on the bench, when you Cyrus it, a lot of times if it's something really big, you're still not going to be able to kill it after. I think Mega Ampharos may suffer from the Gengar syndrome. Just because of like the damage output from this. But maybe I hope to be wrong because this is a very nice design, but like a stage 2, like just compare this to the Pinsir, who's a basic, and with Will alone, it's just like dealing 150 damage to whatever's in front of it. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. And the Furfrous with the fur coat ability. I guess that's fitting. All of them have 80 HP, and all of them have the same. Okay, so they're just the same. They're literally the same card, but different variations. Yep. Nah, not much to say about it, to be honest. The ability's okay, but the attack, this is not genetic Apex anymore. Like, I guess you're just meant to collect them, really. They could have revealed something a little bit more exciting there. We got a new Pidgey. Why the hell are you showing a new Pidgey, bro? Like with a pack about a terrible Pidgey. Like, what is this? Okay, Jirachi, what do you got? This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. So, like a less bulky version of Azelf? A less bulky version of Azelf. Unlike Hitmonlee, for example, this thing can also hit the front line, but it has 50 HP. So unless there's like a specific supporter that synergizes with Jirachi, I'm just not impressed here. Flame Patch. Attach a... Whoa. Oh my god, that's scary. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Oh my god, they actually did it. Attach a fire energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. That's like a Flareon ability. But you can apply it to anything. Oh my god. Oh, that is so dangerous. That has so, my god, like with Infernape. Just with Infernape alone, this is insane. Like this card automatically reactivates Infernape. You attack, you Flare Blitz, you play this, and then you attack again. You don't, because now what we have is the Elemental Switch, but you need an energy in the bench to rally over to him. This is way more this is wild. This card is wild. This card is nuts. At the end of each card, Citrus Berry. At the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to, it's a tool, has half of it. Okay, so it's playing just like the Citrus Berry. Remaining HP or less remaining, heal 30 damage from it. If you do discard this card, that's pretty dope. So you put this on a Pokemon when it drops down to half his HP or below, it just automatically heals 30 HP, which is exactly how Citrus Berry functions in the game. That's a really cool, rather fresh Pokemon tool design, and I'm all for it. Like, it can be fun to play this. I don't know what kind of Pokemon use this, right? Because a lot of times, like, I'm thinking, like, beefy Pokemon that just want to have a cape on them immediately, but maybe you can place this and then follow it up with something else, right? Like, Skarmory definitely loves this. Can help Skarmory survive a little bit more. Regular Skarmory, I mean, in certain situations. But it's just cool. Like, thematically, it's perfect. And, okay. We got May, Marlin, and Lysia. May, put 2 random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. 2 random Pokemon. For each Pokemon you put in your hand this way, choose a Pokemon to shuffle from your hand into your deck. Oh, okay. I thought this is broken. This is like Professor's research over again. But no. It's... Wow, I really like this. I really like this for Stage 2 evolution decks. For Stage 2 evolution decks, you can play this. Ooh. And just find the pieces that you need. Ooh, this card has a lot of potential. This card has tremendous potential. Perhaps even beyond evolution decks as well. Oh, that's really... It's like a better Iono. Like, this replaces Iono in decks that, you know, afford the slot, or Pokemon Communication in decks that afford the slot for it. Oh my god, yeah, that's legit. That is super legit for decks that need to find specific pieces and try to evolve quickly. Especially those that can maybe run a lot of babies and then, you know, just get rid of the babies and find the other pieces once you have them on the board already. Like, that's really, really, really neat. And then Marlin heals 70 damage from one of your Caracosta or Jellicent. So we're getting both of them. I don't think we definitely don't have Jellicent yet, I think. Unless I'm tripping. Caracosta, I'm pretty sure we also don't. We have Corsola, but not Caracosta. 70 damage is insane. Like, you know, with these supporters that work specifically with a Pokemon, like, you want to, you know, it needs to be doing more than the standard healing, right? And 70 is outstanding. It surpasses even Lily. Like that. I mean, Jellicent is a stage 1 evolution, but still, like, that's really, really good. I wonder how good Jellicent will be. I think we're going to have a look at the cards now. And then Lysia, put 2 random basic Pokemon with 50 HP or less from your deck into your hand? What? Oh, this is so interesting because it's clearly broken, but it's limited to 50 HP or less. So you can't just spam this into like every evolution deck. Like, now, having basic evolution pieces that are 50 HP or lower, like, now there's actually like a reason for it. Wow. Wow, that has big implications. I have to like go over the card pool and see like what this can interact with, but that is very powerful because it's doing what a Professor's research is doing, but it's even more precise at it. Oh my goodness. No, that is definitely very good in the right deck. Holy crap. And okay, here we go. We got an actual good Growlithe, even though it has a retreat cost of 2. There's a Jellicent. Ooh, okay, wait. We got a lot to read here. Just give me a second. Okay, so can we see Jellicent's HP? No, we can't. We cannot see Jellicent's HP. There's no instance in which it shows. Aegislash! Oh my god. I had a voice crack. Bouncy Body. If this Pokemon is in an active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched Pokemon. That is really cool. I just need to know the HP stat, though, because that's everything, especially with the Marlin supporter. It deals 60 for 2 energy with Surf, which is, you know, below average, but not absolutely terrible, I guess. And it tanks a hit and it feeds energy to whatever. Like, you don't even need to place energy onto it. Just put it in the front, tank a hit, feed energy onto something in the back, heal it if need be, and repeat. But the thing is, if we're entering a meta where people just develop these insane heavy hitters, depending on this thing's HP stat, it may just be completely irrelevant because of that. I feel like as the power creep increases, non-EX walls or tanks are just going to be less and less viable, right? Because you're just going to have these Pokemon that deal like 200 damage, and then nothing can wall that. So, and it's a stage 1 evolution, which means you have to find, you need the deck space for it, and you need to find the pieces. So, I'm not like, it all comes down to the HP stat. If it has a really high HP stat, then now we're talking. But I struggle believing that's the case because it already has a really good ability, and its attack is not awful. So, yeah. We got Pancham Vanilla, but can function with any energy type. We got Goomy, which means we get Goodra, with the Sticky Membrane ability. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 more normal energy. Okay, but it's a dragon type, and it's psychic water. I like that combination. Somehow it's fitting for this, even though this is a pure dragon type. But I mean, Goodra has always been like a pseudo water type, like a water type in everything but a name, really. So it is fitting. And psychic is purple. The Pokemon's purple, so yeah, I think it aligns. 40 HP is like nothing, but it does work with the Lysia that we just saw. And Sticky Membrane does essentially slow down your opponents from attacking it, which is really important because if you lead off with this, your opponent cannot attack on their first turn against it. And that's really cool. I just need to know what Goodra does. We see Flaffy there. We see Torches. Let's move on to Hydreigon. Hydreigon is perhaps my favorite dragon type in the game. If not, it's really up there. I think this Pokemon is dope as all hell. And I'm very excited to see it in the game. 150 HP. Roar in unison. Once during your turn, you may take 2 darkness energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. If you do 30 damage to this Pokemon. And then Hyper Ray 130, discarding all energy from it. So this thing comes in, you place an energy on it, you activate its ability, take 30 damage, and it attacks immediately. That's wild. That's wild. Like, it's a stage 2 evolution. But this thing, like the fact that you can just think about it, like Staraptor with Brave Bird combination with Berry is pretty strong when it goes off. This thing just needs to be a thing. And it just charges itself up. As a finisher, maybe in like a non-EX deck. Ooh, this is a fun card. This is a fun card. I really like it. Oh, they did Hydreigon right. I really like this. We got a new Lilligant. Each of your grass Pokemon gets plus 20 HP. What? It's a stage 1. It's quite frail on its. I mean, it affect it? It affects itself, right? So it has 100 HP technically. Because it doesn't say your allies, it says all of them. So it actually has 100 HP. And it retreats for free, for 1 energy. That's pretty cool. I don't know how good that will be, but that's a pretty cool thing to have in the card pool. And Aegislash. Well, this is a fan favorite right here. Stage 2 evolution from Doublade. 140 HP, Steel type, which is natural. It was either going to be Steel type or Psychic, but it's more fitting for it to be Steel. Cursed Metal. Oh, but it has Psychic. Oh, look at that. Attacks used by your Psychic Pokemon and Steel type Pokemon do plus 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it is a support. It is a support bench. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Plus 30 is oh my god, that enables so much. But it's a stage 2 evolution though. It's a stage 2 evolution. There's no legendary beast that is aligns with these. Like it's specifically with like Psychic types and Steel types. And then the Slicing Blade attack is pretty awful, right? Like this thing is meant to be in the bench. The question is, what is its retreat cost? Then we got Krookodile. Chomp Chomp Bite, 90 damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each head. No. God damn, I hate when they do this. For each head. Let me see. Oh my god, these assholes. For each heads. I can't. Discard random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon is what I assume it is. Like a stage 2 evolution, 160 HP is nice. And you flip coins until you get tails and then you reduce energy. I just think it struggles with the same issue as the other Krookodile does. Like, it's a 3 energy attack that's dealing 90 damage. And, I mean, it's beefier, but it's coin flip dependent. And 50% of the time, you know, unless you play Will, you're not like nothing is happening. So you know, not really very playable, if you ask me. And that's it. And that's it. I do kind of wish that they just, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're going to. There's another one there. I just can't see it though. But we're getting a lot of Pokemon confirmed here. A lot of Pokemon. Oh my God. Can you imagine that we get Mega Abomasnow or like Mega... I mean, I would be surprised to not see like something like Mega Charizard, right? Like that just sells. That just sells. That's just money. I don't think they're going to say no to money. Yeah, just a lot to talk about here. A lot of information in this trailer, actually. Jirachi seems ass, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a super broken supporter with it, for example. Very promising supporters. Marlin is like more specific. I don't know if it'll be any relevant, but May and Lysia are definitely going to be meta defining in one way or another. Absolutely. Lysia has so much potential. I just really need to sit down and see, okay, which Pokemon that we have now, which basic Pokemon fall into this category, right? Into this requirement. We're getting a new Arcanine. We're getting Pancoro. We're getting Gudra. And you know, aside from that, we'll just have to wait and see. But a lot of these Pokemon, a lot of these non-EX are at the very least interesting. Like, I really like Lilligant's ability, just enhancing the HP stat of all your Pokemon. That's really cool. It's a stage 1 though, so it'll want to be going with other basics essentially. Hydreigon is just dope. I think that Hydreigon is just really cool. And Aegislash also has a lot of potential. This is looking to be like a very, very exciting expansion, especially because we're getting 3 packs. So it's a lot of substance. It's been a long time since we've had 3, right? It's always been 2, 1, 2, 1. Like, we're going to have a lot of content to make. A lot of decks to explore. Really, really cool. And it's happening October 30. So we got a week. Basically, we got 1 week to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week to go, and I will definitely be streaming on release. And really exciting stuff. Like, with 3 packs, we can expect a lot of megas, and there's just a lot. Like, which megas would you be excited for? Like, I just keep saying, like, I'm a big fan of Mega Abomasnow and Mega Heracross. Like, I just like Mega Abomasnow is my favorite. Okay, I don't know why. I just think it looks amazing. It's also a little bit edgy, and I think that plays a little bit into it. Mega Venusaur would be incredibly exciting. Mega Blastoise is cool. Mega Charizard, I would be shocked if it's not a thing. Now, the question is, do we get the new megas that were released with Pokemon ZA, like Mega Victory Bell, for example? Mega Starmie? I think we can wait on that one. But there's just a lot. You know, Mega Sceptile, Mega Swampert. Like, that would be to be expected if we're getting Mega Blaziken, to see those 2 as well. Mega Metagross. I think there's just so many. I think Mega Evolutions are the best. Like, I'm happy that the franchise is going back to that, because I wasn't a fan of Z-Moves nor Dynamax. I think Z-Moves was like the lamest one, and Dynamax was just like fake Pokemon. But Mega Evolutions is something that really is the best thing that they've done in the new era, in the 3D era of Pokemon. And it's really dope that they're you know, going back to it. I think it's deserved. And that's where I'm going to stop yapping, because otherwise we're going to reach 30 minutes. And but a lot of information. Really cool trailer. Lots of stuff. Don't know why we got shown a Pidgey, out of all things. But that means we're getting a new Pidgeot as well. Maybe Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, that's... now I think we're getting Mega Pidgeot for sure. But why would they show Pidgey otherwise? Oh, yeah. Yeah, really exciting stuff. This expansion is going to be big. This is the biggest expansion we've had since the beginning of Pokemon Pocket. Since Genetic Apex, this is huge. Absolutely huge. And I'm all for it. What do you guys think? What are you excited for? What Mega Evolutions would you like to see? And what do you think of the mechanic as a whole? Do you think like the weakness will be crippling, or it will be easy to navigate around? Let me know in the comment section down below. And we just got to wait and keep posting the filler content. You guys are getting a video tonight on top of this. So 2 videos today. You're welcome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.